How are you?
I'm right, my age. I'm a little bit starstruck because I'm actually.
Oh, when I was speaking to somebody, sometimes when I speak to people from like Australia and New Zealand, like, oh my God, I thought this was a scam. I didn't realize I was going to be talking to you. So, Suki, how are you doing?
Absolutely wonderful.
Good. That's what I want to hear. So, how long have you been in the community?
I joined, I think, the middle of March, and I started the 23rd of March.
Yes.
And within a couple of days, I was like, wow, clarity, focus, good sleep, motivation, desire to achieve things, and I haven't felt this way. I'm going to say for a good 5, 6 years.
Now, do you see why I'm making so much noise?
Absolutely, yes.
We've been lied to so much about food. They've told us lots of nonsense. And you go to the supermarket, you can see the food, what they're calling food. It's not food. I made a video yesterday where I've been thinking about making this video where I walk down to Cadbury's and like fuck Cadbury's, fuck McDonald's. I just wanted to make that video. I was lying in bed the night before thinking I'm gonna make that video. So I got my TV, walked, drove around and did all of that because it breaks my heart that I mean I'm 63. I feel better now than I did in my 30s in terms of my energy, in terms of my joints and all of that.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I think the body can heal itself. We've been lied to for so long, and I'm so glad you're here because let's heal you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, I've had a pretty rough, um, I'm going to say 6 years. I no 5 years. So when I hit 44, so I had my kids late. I had a baby at 35, and then I had a baby at 38, and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I'm a midwife, so it was like I lost my way a little bit because you put the kids first, you prioritize, what
Absolutely,
they
yes,
need,
yes, yes.
and you take a back seat, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. So then when I hit 44, I was like, oh my God, I feel like a really overweight, kind of lethargic, frumpy mummy. So my
Yeah.
husband said to me, right, I'm going to buy you this because I've been looking at this package, and I'm not going to lie, I did the body coach in
Oh
January.
yeah, what's the name? Joe Wicks.
Joe Weeks, yeah. I did that. I think I joined January 2020, and it worked for me. It gave me motivation, but I became a little bit obsessive about food. Fast
Yeah,
forward 6 months, I lost 2 stone in weight.
yeah,
I was physically fit, both cardiovascular and muscular.
yeah.
I've got an autoimmune disorder, so I had to shield, so I couldn't
What
work with
is
the
it?
mid.
What is it?
I have myasthenia gravis.
What is that? What is I've
It
never heard.
it translates to grave muscle weakness. So when you have a considerable amount of stress, emotional stress, your body then decides that actually it's going to block all your acetylcholine receptors, so it doesn't allow your
Okay,
body to it doesn't allow your muscles to contract. So I do have to
right,
take
okay.
steroids for it, but it's controlled. I'm in a good place. I haven't had a problem with it since I got diagnosed properly like 25 years ago.
What if I told you that all autoimmune and metabolic conditions are related to your diet and that the way you're eating now, I'm just telling you this,
Yeah.
just putting it out there, the way you're eating now, keep healing your body, and eventually I believe that you will be off the medication because the body, your immune system will never attack itself. It's
No.
attacking something.
Yeah.
They always say the body's attacking itself. The body doesn't attack itself. It's just that's stupid. Otherwise,
No.
our species wouldn't have survived. It's attacking something. So
Yeah.
my daughter had all these autoimmune conditions constantly. She eventually found out that it was a diet. So a diet's complete carnivore now. It's been like that for like, all the symptoms have gone away.
Yeah.
All the medication has gone away. But I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying
Yeah, no,
stop your
no,
medication.
no.
I'm saying that
I
let's heal you.
I take that on board because I would like I rattle when I walk in the morning because I have to take immunosuppressants, I take steroids, I have to take things just to keep me functioning, but I feel well enough to try to come down on them, and if I can reduce them, then or even
Talk to your
take them out, that'd
doctor.
be great. Yeah,
Remember, look, this is what I always say, right? If you cut yourself,
yeah.
right? God, I didn't realize how much veins are popping out.
There's the gold. There's the gold.
If you cut yourself, yeah,
Yeah,
um, the area swells up straight away.
yeah,
It's called inflammation. That's your body
yeah,
sending the healing army, the white blood cells. You just start initiate the repair. Then eventually what happens is there's a soft scab,
Yeah.
and then there's a hard scab. It might
Yeah.
wash up, but then slowly the inflammation goes down.
Yeah.
And then the area heals. It may not go back to the original, whatever original state, but
Yeah.
the healing will occur.
Yeah.
The same can happen to us on the inside as well. And I'm saying that I trained as a nurse. I didn't learn any of this. And I specialized in psychiatry. The amount of medication that was being given out, it was just atrocious. And now we know about the gut-brain axis. Whatever is going on in here, everything about you is coming from in here. You are not born with an autoimmune condition. There's something you've done from the time you're born. And a lot of the time, okay, we can both eat the same food. What is your background, Sukhie? I'm trying to find out what are your parents? What's your ancestry?
So my parents are Indian.
Okay.
Born in India, came over in I think 1970, something like that, and then they had my sister and they had me.
They're just like my wife. My wife's parents,
Yeah.
both parents are born in India. Then
Yeah.
they came over here and blah blah. So my children's like, they've got like 20 different nationalities in them,
Yeah.
But so here's the thing. There is I'm African and I was
Yeah.
born in Ghana. There is a lot of carbohydrates that feature in our food, in our staple diets. The pakoras and the rotis and the
Yeah.
chapatis and the samosas and the rice. We just eat the rice and
Yeah.
a lot of vegetables. So please just hear me out because
Yeah.
I know that we suffer because nobody's telling us the truth. We can both eat the same thing, and you may get symptoms, and I will not get symptoms. But it doesn't mean I'm in the clear. Somewhere down the line, I'll get those symptoms, but you might get them early. Now, my belief is that you are lucky. Even though you may be suffering, your body's warning you early. While some other people somewhere down the line, it comes and say, hang on, why have I got this? And then before you know it, because they're older, because you're younger, and you're experiencing this, and you're in this community, let's try and heal you. I know it's hard for people in the medical. We've got a few doctors in the community who get it, and a few nurses as well. But when you're involved in the medical world, it's all about treating symptoms rather than thinking, hang on, why has Sukhie got this autoimmune condition? She wasn't born with it. What is she doing to cause that? And the body does not do anything without a reason.
No.
There is always a reason. There's a trigger. So it could be something. It could be one small thing in your diet that you're not even aware of. So, like right now, let's take everything out. Now, that's a million pound question. So, my mother-in-law wouldn't eat red meat. My wife does. My children, obviously. Mother-in-law, Eddie, I'm not eating that. Just eat that. She doesn't like red meat. Do you eat red meat?
I do. So
Perfect.
when I mentioned before about when this autoimmune disorder and I had to shield, I couldn't go out because of COVID and all that crap.
Yeah.
So then I went back to work.
Yeah.
One day, just minding my own business, I woke up early one morning with a real stabbing pain in my eyeball, and it was like I felt sick, I felt nauseous. I drove to work, and then I collapsed in A&E, and I dissected an artery. Don't know how, don't know why. It just dissected. It bled, it clotted, and then I ended up in hospital for a week. So from that, I have struggled with food because the swallow reflex.
Yeah.
But since eating your way, I actually like red meat. I've struggled with it since then, but
your body's crying out for it. Your body's crying because that's our food.
Yeah, and so I have steak. I find steak hard to eat, but so I've been buying mince. I've been buying the 20% mince.
Yeah. In fact,
whatever.
Tesco's do 25% mince.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that, and then lamb chops.
Yeah.
Do you eat pork?
I have actually. I've just bought some 20%
pork chops. That's absolutely probably because this is about healing you, and we're trying to keep our whenever somebody's got an autoimmune condition in the community, what I always suggest is that they just stick to the plan in the classroom for a while, and then as soon as they can, try the lion diet. The lion diet is so good. Obviously, not forever. We're trying to create the environment for your body to heal itself. And as soon as you start feeling good, because it's all about inflammation, we're bringing down inflammation. So there are things. So inflammation, poor gut health, and either insulin resistance or hyperinsulinemia, which is what plagues all of us.
Yeah.
And almost everything. If you're carrying excess body fat, you are on the pre-diabetic spectrum. You are also on the fatty liver spectrum. And you got visceral fat, and nothing is being addressed. It's all about
Yeah.
making Ozempic and Mounjaro and
Yeah.
metformin and
Quick
all of that.
fixes. Yeah.
Quick fixes. But that's how our medical world is trained. I mean, the people that I've got a lot of respect for, and I can't lie, are midwives, because it's fucking hard work. Because you're like delivering a baby. I was there when to my kids were like, wow. It's just, and
It's having that belief in the body.
absolutely
This is what it's designed to do.
to do. Yes, yes,
Give it credit, because it's
yes.
amazing.
It's
But
a
I have
cleverly designed machine. You know what I
absolutely,
mean?
I always say a woman's body is the most amazing piece of machinery that's ever been engineered.
So here's my question. Yeah. Now, do you think that you've just said a question with something that I'm going to be using? I'm going to be a phrase I'm going to be using. The human, especially the woman's body, is the most cleverly designed machine. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that because it's so clever and it's so if it's supposed to work perfectly, do you think that whoever designed it will just design something perfect like that, and then somewhere down the line you get menopause symptoms and then you start suffering and you need HRT? Nonsense. We're not putting the right stuff into us.
Yeah.
No, none of the ladies around me on menopause. Lauren is sitting next to me, my colleague, my wife, my sisters. Nobody went in HRT, and nobody symptoms. I mean, Lauren says sometimes a bit moody, but I think that's just her. When I
Yeah.
was nursing, HRT was a difficult thing to get hold of.
Yeah.
It was difficult. Now it's like it's been rolled out. As soon as you get to your late 40s, HRT. I'm thinking, oh, hang on.
Yeah, they put you in this age category and give it out like Smarties. I'm like,
Yeah,
what? Why?
yeah.
Why?
Because the pharmaceutical companies, they
Oh
rule.
gosh.
They rule. You know that they rule. And as
Yeah.
somebody who worked for the NHS for a while, obviously, I'm still a qualified nurse, but I'm not registered, so I can open my mouth and I can say all this shit. Nobody can thread me up
No
with
one can come
anything.
and find you. Yeah.
No, of course not. They can't find me, and I've been in the industry, and I realize that, oh my God, there's so much injustice. We're being lied to about food, and I think a lot of the people who actually doing the lying, they don't know that
No.
they're actually lying, because that's what they've been taught. Honestly, the body can heal itself, and we just got to learn to provide the right environment. And the right environment, I know, please just take the knowledge that I've acquired over 46 years of being in the industry, and also that the body can heal itself. Eat the foods that I'm suggesting and create the environment for the body to do the repair.
Yeah. Yeah. I followed you for quite a few years,
Or did
and
you?
then yeah, and I turned 50 in January, and I was like, oh, this is the time that I've really got to pull my finger out, and I've got to do it, and I've got to stick to it. Oh my God, I can't believe how easy it is to stay motivated.
I know.
My body actually just desires meat.
Yeah, no, but
I can leave the vegetables. I feel I have a little bit of vegetables because I just think, yeah, well, it's good fiber wise. But
I don't need any vegetables. I stopped
you
eating
know,
a long time ago. I know I
I'll tell
stopped
you
long
what,
time ago.
you got amazing skin, amazing.
But because every time I eat vegetables, I get an itchy mouth, itchy
Yeah,
tongue, and it's got something called oral allergy syndrome. I'm thinking, hang on, I never had that when I was a child in Africa. Why come I've got it
yeah,
here? So now I took the vegetable side, so all the pesticide residue
yeah,
and all of that nonsense. So we don't know what we're eating. Listen, if your body, I just see you see what I eat. If you follow me
yeah,
for a while, you see me eating lots of eggs, eating lots of red meat. And some of the videos I just post them to wind people up. You know that.
yeah.
I'm also a troll.
A very happy troll, and a one who can take credit for all the good work that all the amount of the
I,
people that like
I know
praise you.
something. I know something, and I just think that if I didn't share my knowledge, it would be stupid. It'd be like, no,
Yeah,
what's the point? And in fact, my team, and some of them are young. We got a team of about 8 people. No, 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 you can charge any amount you want. I'm like, shut up. Then who can afford to see us? We want to be able to reach the average person who
Mm.
can't afford to pay a shitload of money to we just so that's why we charge them. No, we don't charge enough. No. We just want to get as many people. We want to reach as many people. And if you start feeling good, share it with your friends. Tell your friends.
Yeah. My friend saw me today. She says, "You've lost some weight." She said, "Your face has got really slim." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." She's like, "What have you been doing?" I said, "Well, there's this
Well,
guy that I follow." And I said, "You know something? Push through it. Go for your 7." I said, "Have a look at it. Just
yes.
try your 7 days, but I guarantee you by the end of that 7 days, that's all you got to give is 7 days. I guarantee you're going to feel better." And
Where
so
do you live? Where do you live?
I live about 13 miles west of Birmingham.
Yeah, because I can hear that
Yeah, the
probably
Dudley phone. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
every
yeah.
so often I hear it and it just makes me laugh.
That's right. I don't mind you laughing at me. A lot of
No,
people
no,
have laughed at me on that one.
I can't lie. I'm not. I love the Brummy accent. I think it's
Yeah,
just because it's just the way you like you're something like you're
it's
singing.
quirky,
Yeah,
isn't it? Yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
yeah,
cool. No,
absolutely.
and Birmingham's not that far away. It's amazing for me, and it's a completely different accent. But
Yeah,
but but honestly, you're in the right place. Let us let us heal you, and I think that being a midwife, uh, now you understand. The more you do this, the more you start relating it to how yeah, like to do with insulin and to do with all this gut health and all of that. Just pay attention to what's happening to you. Make notes. If you have any symptoms, there's a video in the classroom about symptoms.
yeah,
If you're hungry, there's a reason. If you like what I always say is that if you're carrying body fat, you should never be hungry. If you
no,
are, does it make any sense? You've got energy. I mean, 60
yeah,
pounds of 60 pounds of excess body fat, that's over 200,000 calories.
yeah, yeah.
Why are you hungry? Because your body's used to burning sugar rather than fat. So we're trying to switch your energy source from carbohydrates to fats.
I haven't had any cravings for chocolates. I bake cakes for my kids. I bake cake for my husband to take to work because everything I cook, I like to cook at home because I want to know what I'm putting in it.
Yeah, yeah.
We do have a takeaway on a Friday night, but you know something, I haven't had
That's
takeaway for
family,
the
of
last
course.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I haven't had takeaway for the last three Fridays because I don't want it.
No,
I'd rather go
I don't
in
want
my
it.
kitchen and just
I,
make a steak or something.
it says, I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't.
That's the problem. No, honestly, you should be so proud of yourself because I know the hardest part of it, especially from us with like when it's as a foreign descent, we struggle because we are loyal to our eating habits. We are loyal to
Yeah,
they tell the Africans and the South Asians to give up rice. They're like, no,
yeah,
the biryanis and there's nothing wrong with that, but eat them all the time. They're foods that we should be eating once in a while, not every
yeah,
single day. But unfortunately, it crept in. You get people saying, "Oh, I know that because I'm Indian." I've heard it before. I'm Indian.
yeah,
This is my family members. Oh, I'm Indian. I know that I'm going to get type 2 diabetes when I get to a certain. I'm like, what are you talking about? It wasn't a
yeah,
thing, about how many 50, 60 years ago. All of a
yeah, yeah.
sudden, everybody's getting it. It's
Yeah,
because
absolutely. I mean, I love the fact that I can cook with ghee,
absolutely, yes. I
and then
know.
I put my garlic in, like my fresh garlic. I put my turmeric in, but it's like I always make sure that it's pure. It's not
Good,
this stuff
good,
that they add
good.
stuff to. I
Yeah,
put my garam masala in. I put my
yeah,
chilies in, and it's like Indian food, and I can have it every day. And
absolutely.
oh my God, my belly is so happy.
I know. And the thing is, you feel full for longer.
Oh yeah, sometimes I
I
mean,
know.
last week I did two OMAD days because I wasn't hungry at lunchtime. I just had a meal in the evening, and then I wasn't hungry the next lunchtime, so I just had a meal in the evening. But then I was talking to Linda because there was a couple of questions I was going to ask you quickly before we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Talk to me. Yeah. No question
I
there.
I I started training in the gym last May because it took me
Yeah,
about 5 years to get confident again after the stroke because I
yeah,
wasn't as strong, I wasn't as able, but I am now. So I
yeah,
started training with a trainer back in May.
yeah.
And I'm going to say I am physically the strongest that I've been, I think.
Good,
Okay.
good. Yeah.
So, and he's got me to a level that I am making progress. I'm making
Progress.
good
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
progress.
yeah,
So last week when I went to the gym, I just could not lift the weights that I'm used to.
yeah.
And I spoke to Linda and she said, maybe just don't do the one meal a day. Even though you may not feel hungry, just make sure you have that little bit of protein just to keep that energy level up. And that's worked. That is working well. Um, but And I know it's just me adjusting because, you know, I know your body pulls from your carbohydrates when you're exercising, but I'm
No,
trying to avoid that.
no.
You know, I
Okay. Sorry. Can I just
yeah,
correct?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Here's the thing. I don't eat carbohydrates, and my weight,
Yeah.
I don't lift. I lift the same weight. It's not. So if there's something, listen. So you've got energy on you. You got
Yeah.
tons of energy.
Oh
If
yes.
if you're struggling to access that energy, there's something still on your plate raising your preventing you raising your insulin levels slightly.
Okay.
So the best thing to do, right, is just let's go completely plain for about 2 days.
Okay.
When I say plain, I mean cut out the spices, cut out
Okay.
just plain. So in the morning, have just eggs. At the first meal, have eggs and avocado, and
Yeah.
then train. It's an investigation. Make notes,
Okay.
and write. You can even message. You can message. Just message Lauren because
Yeah.
it's okay. So when you train, when you're in the gym, you're training. The nutrients that help you repair the micro tears that form across the muscle come from food that you eat, not just straight away. Sometimes days before,
Okay.
and so it's not. And the energy, your body makes glucose through gluconeogenesis from the fat that you got stored in you. So fat is um, carbohydrate is carbon and hydrogen.
Yeah.
So it's fat.
Okay.
It's just packaged differently. And
Yeah.
there's more energy. The gram of fat contains 9 calories, a gram of carbohydrates, 4 calories. It's just something is preventing you from whatever. So take everything out and start bringing things in back one by one. So
Okay.
the first meal, have you had your first meal yet?
No, I haven't actually. I'm not
Okay,
hungry.
so let's go for just eggs and maybe half an avocado, just
Okay.
that with a bit of salt. In the second meal, just have if you got lamb chops or whatever you've got, eat that. Just leave the spice out for a minute, just
Yep.
salt for
Okay.
now, and then do that for a couple of days, and then just see if everything is all right. If your energy starts coming back, I don't need you're the same. Do you feel any weaker?
Stronger.
Look, Lauren's in here. She said she feels.
Honestly, and I'm not just saying this just to, because you're on the call.
How often do you eat? What? Yeah.
I eat once a day. Sometimes I don't eat Sunday, Monday. Like I just keep varying it. And honestly, I'm 51 in August. I've never been as strong
Wow.
as this.
You look
So,
amazing.
oh, thank you. But I feel great.
Okay. I'll keep with it. Yeah.
You have a
That's
big
fine.
head.
I will. I
She's
will.
getting a big head now.
No, you know something? I think there's nothing
She's
wrong
getting
in
a big
life
head.
with giving people compliments because it can make that difference to your day. And I just think, just
Thank you.
I
It doesn't like it when it's not about him.
Eddie, you look good too, man.
You didn't mean it.
I did. I did. I
She
did.
did,
I
yeah.
meant it. I mean it because you know something.
You
It's
feel
like
bad. I get it.
no, you know, but it's like I mean, I'm 50. I've got no makeup on, and I feel that my skin
It's getting better.
is better.
Yeah.
I feel confident to not have to go out wearing makeup. You know, it's
Okay, honestly, you've got no idea how happy I am because when it comes to when I say us, we like our foreign foods and we are loyal to them. And it took me a long time to give it up. So you're in the right place. Let us help you. And please, whenever you get a chance, jump on the call because it'd be good to have this kind of banter. I like it. Good.
I like it. I like to thank you. Can I just ask you one
Yes,
very
yes, of
quick
course, yeah.
question?
I'm here.
So after I had my stroke,
Yes.
the doctors, they took my bloods and they said, "Oh, your cholesterol's 5.2. You're going to have to go on statins." And I was like,
Here we go.
I was none the wiser at that point. So
Yeah.
I started on statins, and then it gradually, I think it crept up last year, and they said, "Oh, we're going to increase it." So now I'm on 10 milligrams, but I've been tracking my cholesterol for the
Yes, yeah.
last since 23, and
Yeah.
it's gradually gone further and further down. So last time it was checked in October last year, it was 4.3, and I'm like, I don't want to be on him, and I just don't know. I don't.
Okay. There is a thing that when you go to the classroom, just use the search bar
Yeah.
to search the previous Zoom recordings about
Okay.
cholesterol. I talked about it so many times. Okay, so
Okay.
if you're eating like lots of rice and eating McDonald's and eating all that crappy foods that we been normalized in this country, if you're eating that and cholesterol levels are anything is high, that's not good for you because
Yeah.
you're not eating human appropriate food. But here's the thing, like Lauren's saying over here, Lauren apparently suffers from something called familial hypercholesterolemia, like
Okay.
where that her cholesterol level is high. But it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything
No.
at all. Your liver makes cholesterol. Cholesterol is a precious substance in your body. It's a lie. If you're eating this way and the cholesterol level is even slightly higher, mine's slightly higher, but that's important. Your brain is part cholesterol. Your cells are made
Yeah.
of cholesterol. All your hormones are made of cholesterol. Please don't listen to the lies.
Yeah, I think they scare you into a corner, don't they? Because they're the professionals.
I know, but we for
And
years. Okay, so the most profitable drug, you'd think that the most profitable drug in the world would be antibiotics. No, it's
yeah,
not. It's statins. And then now it become this gut issue medication,
yes,
omeprazole and all of them. Everybody's on it. But what's causing the gut? You're not born with gut issue. There's something that you put in
yeah.
your mouth. Let's
Take
find
it
out
back
what
to
it is and take it
basics.
out.
Mm.
Get back to basics. The only best way to investigate if there's something wrong, and you tell your friends, even your family, if somebody's got problems, you think, hang on. The best way to investigate, take everything out. And then it's not take everything out and then start off with just fatty red meat. Eat that for a couple of days. When you feel okay, slowly add other things in back one by one. You know what I
Okay.
mean? That's
Yeah.
what, rather than what they do is that, we do an allergy test and it's, it's actually, no, it doesn't work like that. Somebody said this and it made me laugh. A cow gets up in the morning and eats grass all day. And then human beings, we are smart enough to know that we don't want to do that. So we eat the cow.
It's very true.
We eat the cow. That's how
Very
smart we
true.
are. We can be eating grass. Okay, we know eating grass. What if we eat the cow? So we kill the cow and eat it. And that's why the animal. So an animal will eat all day, so we don't have to do that. So we don't need to eat as much as we eat. The human body is supposed to be in a fasted state. So honestly, cholesterol that's not what's it's been blamed. And I've talked about it. I've used a few analogies stories that I'll tell you. Like one I will always say is that you're driving your car and all of a sudden you come to a stop and you suck on the M1 for like 3 or 4 hours. And all you can you don't know what's going on. All you can see are blue lights, the ambulance, the police, and the fire, and all you can see is blue lights. All of a sudden, everything clears when you get home. And then you're pissed off. You're angry because you've been late, you're late, you don't know what went on. And then 2 weeks later, you're driving. As soon as you see the blue light, you start thinking, oh, these fuckers, they're going to start causing problems. But it's not them, it's the accident. That's
Yeah.
the same as cholesterol. Your body sends cholesterol to an area when it needs repair. And cholesterol is blamed for so much. But if you're eating the way we're asking you to eat, please don't worry about cholesterol. I never tell anybody about come off their medication. But the only thing that I think you should challenge your doctor about, the only thing is cholesterol.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry.
I mean, I think they said when I had my stroke, the cutoff was 5, but mine was 5.2. I'm like, well, if it's only 5.2, why do I need to be on it? Oh, because you're at risk of developing another one. And I'm like, And so this is, I mean, for the last 5 years, this is what I've wanted to do. But now I feel I've got the information. I've got a bit more understanding about it because
there's a lady in the class in this class. I talk to almost in every call. Her name is Yvonne. She's had a stroke. She was in a wheelchair. Yvonne. Her name is spelled IFON. You know the Welsh.
Yes, yeah, I've seen her.
Yvonne
I've
Thomas,
seen.
that's it. You know Welsh, they spell names the way they want to spell. But she had a stroke. Now she's functioning. Started out of a wheelchair.
Wow.
She says, I can't believe I'm walking. And please and all she's doing is eating what we're asking you to eat. Fasting whenever you can. That's important because when you fast, you're not just giving your gut a break, you bring your insulin levels down, you start feeling better mentally. So whenever you can, just go, let's normalize not eating when you're not hungry. Even if you're training, like when you eat the protein, when you eat the protein, especially the fatty meat, you get the amino acids in the amino acid pool. Your body, when you train, the micro tears that form across the muscle, it's not the food that you eat straight away that's going to help prepare that. It's from the food that you ate sometimes previously, sometimes the day before. So it's not. We've been lied to for a long time to drink all this stupid whey protein, knocking it back, and then I've got constant diarrhea, and I think that's normal. It's not normal. So what you'll do, they just give your body a chance to heal. Yvonne managed to heal herself. I talk to her every call, and she's like, her story is amazing. She's walking again. She started off, managed to walk for half an hour, and then slowly now she's walking. Wheelchairs in her husband's car, the boot of the car. She goes, I can't believe it. And all she's done is she had a stroke as well, and she talks about it all the time. Please just stay in the community, heal yourself, and the only thing, slowly when you start feeling better, talk to your doctor about the medication. Say, just look, hang on, I feel like this, I'm eating like this, I feel this, I feel that, because they don't give a shit about that. You're just a number. Remember that.
Yeah.
Your
A
health
number
is your
and an income,
responsibility. Your health is your responsibility. Your doctor is trained to treat your symptoms when you develop them. When it comes to the root cause, you have to find out yourself. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help everybody find out the root cause of what is wrong with them. And usually it's what I said, hyperinsulinemia, poor gut health, all of that. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Eddie.
Anything else you want to ask me, Sukhie?
No, I'm all good, thank you.
Listen, honestly, I'm so happy to see you, and please just keep healing yourself, and then keep sharing how you're feeling. Okay.
I am. I'm singing your praises. I'm singing from the rooftops.
Thank you very much. Listen, have a
Thank you
good day.
so
Okay.
much. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Lauren.